which was
Your
one of the
camera
issues.
is wigging out, man. You're just going sideways.
It's following me. There we go.
World is turning. Thank you for joining us for our 40th episode of We Burn, We Rise. I'm Hyperion, and today I'm joined by Fluffy and Abdullah. Happy to have you today with us for updates from all across the Phoenix Initiative. I'm actually going to hand off the baton to Abdullah. He's going to talk about a couple different partnerships and projects that are happening within the Phoenix ecosystem.
Yeah, hello everyone. Nice to meet you all. As you might know, YTXV now on Zygex. We had a very good run. We reached about 80K in market cap at our all-time high. Currently sitting at 10K. Of course, there was some selling after that all X's that we made. Happily, we are in very good place now and looking forward for our next step by building the Phoenix Bridge and doing some partnerships that still in a work in progress.
Did you say
that's
Phoenix Bridge? Is that what I heard?
Yeah. That's our surprise, and we are going multi-chain in YTXV and Phoenix and any token on Phoenix. Soon they will have a chance to go multi-chain easily using our coming contract and DApp. Actually, I have some screenshots that I can share from our DApp. This one you can see that I'm bridging YTXV test. It is only testing now. You can put an amount like 100, 1000 YTXV, any amount you want, and press just by pressing on bridge tokens. It will allow you to bridge these tokens from Phoenix to BSC easily. And here are some like transactions that we have been working on. This one is for locking the tokens on Phoenix side, and this transaction that I am sending now is for unlocking on BSC side. So that's how easy it was. You know, I locked 100 YTXV, sorry, and unlocked 99 YTXV. There is like one token fee for the transaction to went through, and that's all. You have everything on BSC, or maybe we might support Solana and any other chain that you guys want. We can actually build everything like that. Yeah,
like Polygon or something. That seems to be a popular one.
Yeah, if it is EVM, we can do that.
I think there's something different with Solana. You might have to.
Yeah, maybe Solana. There are some modifications there, but we can achieve that easily. It is actually there is a screen for project owners that they can deposit their tokens in the contract, in the bridging contract easily. Like this is a form that any project owner can use to enter his Phoenix token address, his BSC token address, and he can enter the amount that he wants to deposit for bridging. In this way, the bridge will take from these tokens, to the people who want to bridge their tokens from Phoenix to BSC or whatever, or vice versa, of course.
So is this going to be a service of YTXV viewer, or is it going to be a service of TrustLinker, or is it something in between that's happening?
Actually, it is on whole Phoenix. There will be a partnership between me and Fluffy on that to make it available for any developer or any project that want to bridge to Phoenix or from Phoenix. So in this way, we can all get involved, and Phoenix blockchain will get bigger and bigger, hopefully soon.
Oh yeah, bridges are definitely needed, especially because a lot of people are stuck on one network. We know we have a couple partners that are still stuck on BSC that have been looking for something like this. Yeah, this is very needed and very necessary. And it's
because these low fees are very attractive for projects. So in this way they can deploy their project on Ethereum, let's say, for for the benefits of marketing and advertising their project. But our project will work on Phoenix blockchain. Like if they have a game that they want to spread their tokens, they want to reward their players, or even collecting fees. In this way they can have the benefits from Phoenix blockchain for low fees and Lightning transactions, of course.
Yeah, because we know that there's a lot of Ethereum whales that have a lot of ETH, and unfortunately the gas fee has recently, I've seen over $100 for a transaction again. It's like, why is this happening again?
You are talking about thousands of dollars, not hundreds.
I'm just saying one transaction I saw was over 100. But yeah, if you're trying to deploy or if you're trying to do many batch sending or anything, forget it. Ethereum, you just, I don't know how you're doing that.
Yeah, actually that's correct.
Yeah.
Not only that, if you're say a token, an ERC20 token project, and you're deploying to pair your liquidity, you're probably only using 1 or 2 ETH, if that. And there's no real room for Ethereum prices to grow. I mean, it's kind of stuck because of all their transaction fees. So the most you could hope for is Ethereum reaches $4,000 or $5,000 again, which in the end, your initial liquidity is still not very much. But if you go to a blockchain that's low cap or low market cap, as an ERC20, and the price of, say, for Phoenix, you go to Phoenix, and your price is what, like 3 cents, 3.5 cents, and then we shoot up to $100. But you paired your liquidity for your ERC20 with, say, a few thousand Phoenix. Now you've got some real liquidity backing your project.
Yeah, that's you can say that about everything about YTXV for now. Of course, when the bridge is live, we will bridge to BSC, of course. And it will be, if you want to bridge Phoenix, I will work that with the Fluffy. It will be live too. So I hope it will take Phoenix to a whole different level.
So that's
okay.
Do you have updates about what TrustLinker is?
Okay, TrustLinker, every one of us has paid his share to scammers, like marketers, programmers, designers, etc. Yeah, so TrustLinker is the way that you, as an employer, let's say, will make sure that the payment will not go to the employee, to the freelancer, without you making sure that his job is done. So it is like TrustLinker will hold the money, will make a contract on TrustLinker platform. The contract will hold the money for both parties, and you can say deadline, like for the project, a week, 10 days, a month, a year, etc. And it will go through immediately, automatically to the freelancer. But if you have a problem, the freelancer didn't do the job, didn't finish the project, what you will do, you can ask for support. You can call for a dispute here, and there will be like some give and take, give or take. Maybe you are, as an employer, not making the facts right. Maybe the freelancer actually give you the work, but you don't want to pay. So in this way, the platform will make sure all the parties are right. It will be like a judgment here, and it will take, of course, extra fees for this matter, and everyone will get paid if he made his job done. And you, as an employer, you will get a refund if, of course, the freelancer didn't do his job. That's the main idea of TrustLinker. We are building trust here between everyone.
You are helping developers and project owners come together, because we know that project owners constantly have, unfortunately, developers that just disappear. So you're providing a platform where trusted developers can be linked with project owners. Sorry, I had to do it.
Yeah, it's good. But even if you are not a trusted developer, and you just came to the platform, okay, create a contract. That's not a problem. The employer will pay. That's not a problem. But if you are a developer and you didn't deliver what you promised the employer or the project that you are working for, so that's your problem. There will be a dispute and there will be a delay in the payments or maybe a refund for the employer, so this will hurt you. And for after talking with so many people on DM me, private messaging me for marketing, for exchanges listing, etc., I found a lot of people are scammers. You can easily just put your link on TrustLinker and tell them to create a contract there with you. You will pay, and you will make sure that your payment is not going through until the marketing is taking place. Until okay, let's say you wanted a design or something for a logo, for an AMA announcement, etc. So this payment will not go through to the other party until you approve that it is a finishing work. In this way, you are comfortable. This will make your life easier for any project owner, even for programmers, even for anyone. Me as a programmer, maybe I will give you the job that you want, okay? But I'm not sure that you will pay. How I can make sure that you are paying me? Okay, so I will tell you, open my page on TrustLinker. We will create a payment between both of us, and the payment will go through only when the contract is done between us.
Yeah, to your point, because you brought up the scams on exchange listings, you can have exchange listing liaisons create accounts on TrustLinker, and then you know exactly who to go to and what their rates are to get listed on Dextrade, whatever it is, right? And then you have a trusted source, and you don't have all these people that are losing money, giving money to the wrong people that are pretending to be listing agents. Huh.
Yeah.
That could be a good niche.
Yep.
And then you have a list of, hey, I know exactly who to talk to.
Even for myself, if someone need to do me a marketing, I will tell them, okay, I'm up to that. But we are using TrustLinker for finalizing the deal. I will not pay you outside for TrustLinker, And the name is catchy, of course.
Sure. And
yeah.
Because there's a lot of uncertainty anytime. Even when I was paying for the Dex trading listing, even then there was a lot of uncertainty. I had everything verified. I checked their website, and yet there was delays in conversation after the payments. We were just like, what's happening here? Did we just get scammed? Yeah. Especially because if that person was on TrustLinker, I could have said, okay, they did what they were supposed to do, but it took them forever. So maybe look for another representative.
Yeah. Maybe
reviews.
Maybe that's a good idea to add for the contracts on TrustLinker. There are like a penalty for delay. Yeah. If you
penalty or just like a rating.
Just like Uber
a rating system. Yeah, give them a rating system, right? People know
a rating system and a penalty too. Like, hey, my food arrived late, or my contract arrived late.
You could have it set up that the higher the trust is, the more they can potentially earn.
Yeah.
And if their trust score goes down, they earn. Yeah.
Yeah, review system. Yeah, there is a review system, of course. Or there will be a review system, of course. Like 5 stars projects or exchanges or employers, 5 stars developers, 5 stars designers, etc.
Yeah, and the reviews are based off of verified people that use the people, maybe instead of just, a random person.
No. It will be between the contract, let's say the employer and the freelancer. So the freelancer will review the employer, and the employer will review the freelancer. It will not be like, oh, guys, come vote for me. Oh, guys, let's, there will be nothing like that. Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, did you see some of the latest updates that were made on Phoenix developments?
Go ahead, please.
All right, so we are going to share our screen real quick. All right, so now we also have liquidity info. We see all the buy transactions. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's seen that by now. But now on FireSwap, so say we want to connect our wallet and buy a token, but I don't know about this token. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's a scam. So if you try to buy a token that is a scam now, we'll go to manage tokens. We'll add this one, paste. This token is not allowed. Now, say if you just buy that and we imported it here, and we want to pick it from our list, wherever it's at. Oh, wait, we can't. So we can't select USDT now. So now you can't buy scam tokens. If it's not approved or if it's been blacklisted, you can't buy it. So one way we're really striving forward to make sure and protect our users' assets. We're also looking at maybe taking a token locker and making it better, so this way too users can verify if there's liquidity locked away and how long it's locked away for. And maybe one day, if we kind of see a little problem in the way that it's handled, we can actually set it up too. So if there's no liquidity locked away on the token locker, it'll either give you a warning or prevent you from buying it. So that way you're not getting into honeypots and stuff like that. Kind of something I've been playing around with to keep people, safe, which is something which I really don't know why other dexes aren't doing right now.
Yeah, and we're going to constantly update that list. It's not, some tokens will come out that we won't know about. So if there's anything that you as a user finds, just report it to us. Let us know, and we'll grow this blacklist of the tokens that are not.
Yeah, there's things I can do like lock it up entirely so no trading can occur. And if no trading can occur, eventually that developer is going to reach out to us and say, hey, I'm trying to money. It's like, no crap, because you were doing some really sketchy stuff. So if you want us to unlock it, you're going to have to sign away your admin rights to a dead wallet address. And that way you can't pull a honeypot on everybody. And as soon as you do, I'll unlock it in the ban list, which makes it really safe for pretty much anybody and everybody. And it may, if it ever takes off, it may actually be a growing trend on other dexes too. We'll just be the first one to do it.
Yeah, some dexes have, as soon as you put a token in, it'll say high, unknown, low. They just designate it to like based on liquidity, if that token is an issue or something. It has some kind of automated system, but it doesn't ever do anything. It just shows that. But like even putting in RYIU, it has like some kind of, it says it might have an issue, but it doesn't have it. We know RYIU. We know that we know who they are. So he's not going to do anything crazy, right? But it's some kind of weird automated system that doesn't actually do anything. I wish they would.
Exactly. And this way too, like we can actually put up, when someone reports something sketchy, we can put a halt to all trading on that token, which inevitably the developer is bound to reach out to us. And if they do, like, hey, these are our conditions, we'll unlock it as soon as you sign away your admin rights so you're not pulling any honeypots. Um, and this way too, it keeps it safe for everybody. So if more dexes, I think, got on board with this too, it would prevent a lot of sketchy crap like BSC seems to have. Pink sale. Yeah.
Otherwise, we are waiting on Aura to finalize some stuff. They were in need of more, APIs.
I provided them. They just need cleaned up. And I think Abdullah is working on cleaning them up. I don't know what his progress was on that, but honestly, we could probably just do away with most of that once we get the queries to the RPC that I've been working on, so we can fetch any NFT metadata regardless of what it is, because there's a lot of third web contracts that Phoenix Explorer's not really fetching correctly on the NFT metadata. So it shows up as a broken controller, or a lot of people do have NFTs that are a broken controller instead of showing the image, which a lot of times just our Explorer not pulling it up right, because it doesn't constantly refresh to check for it. But when we have a query directly to our RPC, it'll automatically fetch whatever NFT we have. So like currently, if you have an Aura Exchange NFT, you can see it on NFT Player Pro now, but I kind of had to do a lot of workarounds to bypass it. But let me see if I share screen. So if, for example, this one, I'm going to pull up this contract address, which is your exchange, with these token IDs. So it's going to pull up 0, 1, 2, and 3, which is all the IDs it has right now. And I'm going to run it as a node to our RPC. It's able to directly fetch everything about it, from the revenue share, the value, et cetera, the image, the animation URL, everything about it. So, if once we complete doing this, so it works for all of the NFTs on our fetching from our RPC, we'll probably have the best and most up-to-date NFT API calls pretty much anywhere out there. I know OpenSea and MetaMask use a very similar method, but they don't allow other people to access it. So we're in discussions about kind of not really open sourcing this, but providing our API calls for our NFTs on our Explorer for pennies on a dollar, for dirt cheap. And then that'll just go back into the ecosystem. And the best part is, too, with some simple modifications, I can fetch any NFT from any blockchain, which means NFT Player Pro will be able to support every single NFT type that you have on any EVM chain. Simple call.
That's pretty cool. And that will help the NFT Player Pro broaden its horizon too, to another level.
So. Oh yeah, I've already managed to get a couple things established with NFT Player Pro. I've managed to get a NFT contract deployed that is multiple songs. So think of it like a CD where you have multiple songs on one CD or an entire album. And with the NFT Player Pro, once I finish it, you can select the songs by using the drop down. So we'll say, let me share screen again. So we'll go to NFT Player Pro, which if you haven't already gone to NFT Player Pro to claim your 2 free music NFTs, I highly suggest you do it. Let's go around with you. There we go. And let it populate. So here's one of them. Now this actually has 3 different songs on it. So you will be able to select whichever song you want, and it'll play that song once it's completed. But currently, I haven't worked on the selection of the songs, but you'll be able to play song 2 or song 3, whatever song you want. Now, another thing I worked on is this hot list. You'll be able to actually buy this NFT probably for dirt cheap, and then every single month your songs will change to the latest top 10 songs on Phoenix. So you'll have one NFT, and it's going to be all new music every month.
Really?
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
Yep, pretty crazy, right?
Huh.
So it'll be cheaper than buying a CD back in the 90s. And it'll be essentially getting like a new free CD every month.
Wow. And I also noticed the Aura revenue share NFTs were moving, huh?
Yep, they're moving now too. And if you look inside of their crates, which was
Your
one of the
camera is
issues
wigging out, man. You're just going sideways.
Oh, it's following me. There we go.
World is turning.
All right. Stay. All right. So now if you see here, like I've got token ID number 2, it shows me the max supply, max per wallet probably isn't right, which I'll adjust that once. Actually, we can check it right now. So max per wallet. Oh, well, that one should be 5 per wallet. So that's an easy fix. In fact, I'll fix it today. But this one shows 30%, 500. And still need to fix that max per wallet. I wasn't sure. I asked Dustin. He didn't tell me. So it kind of was what it was until now that I can actually pull up the metadata, pulling a query from the actual node, RPC. Now I can actually verify what they are, even though Dustin's kind of snoozing on me.
Are you going to use that for it to populate automatically here? You said eventually?
Oh, yeah, it'll fill everything up. But not only that, you'll also be able to switch to any other chain, and it'll also populate every single NFT you have on other chains. So that's something else to look forward to in the near future.
Yeah, so more updates on NFT Player Pro, maybe even more music on there soon.
And it's going to be an entirely different way of how NFTs are looked and handled too. Because up till now, you can put one image or maybe one video or one song on there, but nobody's been able to support multiple songs. We have it now. In fact, actually, am I still sharing? Yeah. So we'll go Control Shift C. We're going to look over here in console, pull the array. See, token ID 0. Here it is. So now if we want to pull up the attributes, we can see the songs. We got song 1, song 2, song 3. This is what's going to be used to select. This is the image we're seeing right here. So we got song 1, song 2, and song 3. And each one of these will populate in a different song. So we'll grab this one to see what song it is, which it'll do once I make the attribute selection work. Let's see what song this one is. Yeah, so it'll play this song. And then the next one will play the next song. So it's actually got multiple songs attached to it, or multiple music videos.
Pretty cool. So that coming with more updates in the future. Other than Aura and NFT Player Pro in the future, we are also still exploring fiat onboarding solution. A couple of them have got still traveling. A couple of them are out of their minds with their asks for what they want for fiat onboarding. But more excitedly, wow, okay. More excitedly, our happening is happening in less than 30 days. 28, I think I just estimated 28 to 30 days. It's going to take the 1 Phoenix per block down to half a Phoenix per block. That's going to cut down the supply coming in every day, and our maxes are going to start dwindling here, people. So, I mean, I think we've said it before, but 8 million coins probably is going to be close to what the max is going to be at the rate that these happenings are going to happen. Woo! So that's coming up within the next month. The happening is automatic. It's already pre-coded in our fork that we had previously. And it's going to half, then it's going to go to 0.25, then there's 0.125. I mean, yeah, it's coming. Less Phoenix to the market. You can do the math. Actively looking for other smaller partnerships. We have a couple projects that actually there is an interesting concept that recently was brought to our attention. We'll see if we can hash out the details through Aura, that game, right? We'll see about what's going on with that game. Yeah, but Fluffy's working nonstop like a madman. He is the main dev now. he's got Abdullah, partner, and then a couple support devs in the back, but they're here touch and go. So a lot of different things are being worked on. The bridge is the most exciting right now. The final version of Aura Exchange, that's another exciting piece. It needs to happen. That's where NFTs are going to be going. Zygex is great. It's been a great platform. We need to see the full context of what can happen with NFTs. Projects need to have more ownership, less of an auction style, you know. Zygex is still the premier exchange. If anyone's looking for Phoenix, just use Zygex. Zygex, the fees are minuscule. Carl is just so good to deal with. If there's any problems, Carl is always there. And yes. YTX is officially live on Zygex for those that missed that. So YTXViewer. So another token. Yeah.
This one they can buy on PancakeSwap. You know, Phoenix. I mean Phoenix.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Yeah, you can get it on FireSwap or Zygex.
And
so
probably
no, I mean PancakeSwap after the bridge.
Yes, after the bridge.
Yeah.
PancakeSwap. I need some pancake syrup.
Syrup on your pancake swaps.
Yes.
Do a cupcake swap.
Blue waffles.
And then maybe Uniswap one day. Probably, I don't know. It's just bad territory.
Ethereum, yeah.
Bah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but look forward to the automated bridge, right? It's an automated bridge. We've been just sitting on a manual bridge. Nothing was taken care of with that, and now it's being moved into a DApp that Fluffy and Abdullah are working on. And
no, that's been mostly Abdullah.
From
probably
the screenshot that he shared. So that'll be live soonish.
Didn't you say you would get the mullet by the time the bridge goes live? Pretty sure you did.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I said if Phoenix hits 100 million or more, I'll consider it.
You know, I could go manipulate some market caps.
Oh, this is a bot.
You got to do it. You got to do it live on Burly Prize too. We want to see you shave it.
Oh, at 100 million, maybe.
I'm telling you, mullets are making a huge comeback.
Just go bald.
They're coming back hard too.
You
could do a bullet, just bald on top and tail on the bottom.
Yeah, like a monk. Hello. But the ponytail would stay then.
Yeah.
Bald it up.
That's so you know what? Or just do like a bowl on top, a bald bowl.
So good.
So look like an 80-year-old virgin.
I have 2 kids, sir. Something happened. I don't know if it was blackout.
Amazon delivery guy.
Maybe the milkman.
That explains it. Well, not this day and age. Nobody goes to milk's too expensive.
Yeah. That's kind of a bummer. That used to be a service. Everyone had that.
Well, technically, you still do. It's Amazon Fresh.
Yeah. Soon to be drones. We're delivering to your doorstep.
They have that in
Yeah.
some cities. They're like little
Chicago.
RC cars that bring it to your house.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's usually only like 1 or 2 items that fit in it. It's kind of cute though.
Cute.
Yeah, I'm sure if I saw one going down the sidewalk, I would probably kick it.
I'm sure a lot of people have that on their agenda. If I see
Yeah,
one,
there's
I'll
like
turn it.
I bet you they're covered in shoe print.
So anyway, where's my script? Thank you so much for joining us today. See you all next time for episode 41 of We Burn, We Rise. Wishing
Hey,
everyone
what happened to Q&A?
There is no Q&A. Q&A is this.
I
This
mean,
is
Billy
Q&A.
might have a question or...
See you all next time for episode 41 of We Burn, We Rise. Wishing every member of the family a fantastic week. We'll see you in chat.
See ya.